Let's do it. He got a little Vaughn up in there. He about to get his ass fucked up.
They start the
Look, what I
drive
tell you.
with
He
a
got a
fights
little Vaughn
forward
in
for
there.
a modest 2-yard
Deuce, deuce.
gain, second down.
I'm gonna show you
They
what this deuce,
suspected that it
deuce,
was a
do.
power play up the middle coming at them, and boy,
Hell
were they
yeah.
right. That defense got downhill in
But
a
he just
hurry
got hit
and
by a
limited them to just a
45.
couple on first down.
Here's a
I
second and
swear,
8.
I'm gonna terrorize this dude. I'm going to terrorize him.
Again, a run with Vaughn. And he'll be tackled at the 23
Can't
after
believe
a gain of 3.
It's all right.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This is gonna be the one we stop him for no yards, and then on fourth he gonna do the same.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's a give to Vaughn. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 23. And that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd
That's
down.
not gonna happen.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st down, Mahomes. He'll get this one to Kelce. That's complete. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelce for a big one. 43 yards. Mahomes now on 1st down.
Easy money. I told you get this ass whooping, bruh. Stop ducking smoke.
Travis Kelce.
Told you don't get it.
Touchdown grab. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Yeah.
An ideal
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
You got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing
You
for
thought the
fight.
boy was going to let you disrespect that nigga. Oh, shit. You threw a pick. That's going to be your last act, nigga.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand. understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Staying on the ground with Vaughn. And up to the 35 before
Lucky.
able to knock him down. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A run with Vaughn out of the gun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On 2nd down, it's Vaughn. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Vaughn. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
To throw is Prescott. This one swung out to Vaughn. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they will.
Oh,
so
no, that's wide open.
Was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road.
He's not even ready.
The crowd out of the game, it'd be ideal. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Open man here, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce.
It won't be long before he's gone.
And the Chiefs go up by 2
Bro, all I was trying to
touchdowns.
say, man, if I beat you, you should go subscribe. But
Well, this has
he was
been a
on some
flawless
bullshit the
start
whole
for them.
time.
They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win
Every time
ball
we get the
games.
ball, we score, and that's what we
Extra
do.
point by Butker is on target.
You know, what the
and
fuck's
it's
the point
now
of an
14
offense
to
if you
nothing.
ain't?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
God, man.
Devontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Second down, Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Vaughn on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Second down and a yard. Running behind center.
Ooh.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
He don't know what to do.
Here to pick up the first down. On third down, it's Vaughn. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores,
21
but the running game
after
worked
half.
in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Vaughn on the handoff. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Prescott now on second down. And He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's a handoff to Vaughn. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Here's Bryan Anger now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Mahomes.
Oh, you fucking got lucky, bruh. You got lucky.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play.
We're going to get it right here. You're not even ready.
2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that's caught.
Yeah, that's what you get, bro. You trying to play the clock, you played yourself.
Travis Kelce on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Look at that. 3 seconds to spare.
Extend their lead here.
I could have ran another one if I had to after that.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 gain. Charles and I return after the break.
trying to pick his game plan. He don't know what to
Welcome
do.
back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready
He
for
don't know
quarter
what to
number 3.
do. Look at him. He don't even know how to kick off. Look at. He's still trying to pick a kickoff. Here, I'll just pick mine. Even if you onside it, watch, I'll still get it. I'll still get it. And I know you feel sorry too because you ain't getting no more pauses. You don't use the ultimate pause at the start of this game, and you getting this ass whooping like I told you.
Start of the third quarter,
Fuck,
the
I
Chiefs
tell you.
have the lead and set to receive the football.
Oh, it's gonna be bad, bro. If you're not careful, you're gonna be on the YouTube getting bad,
And he'll be
looking
out of
bad,
bounds
bro.
across the
Let
25.
me see. Let me see. I could probably at least score 50 on you.
At their own 28-yard line.
That's crazy, ain't it? Thinking like I could score 50, you ain't even scored a touchdown.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
I'll probably
Right
score
now, everything they touch
like
turns to gold.
49
This is
on
their
you.
4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on
Dancing
skates.
on you.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are
I don't know what to
pushing
do.
back and winning
Ain't never
everything
seen
at the
this
line of
offense.
scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't
Oh,
make a
you got
mistake,
lucky.
there's no
You
way
never
they
seen
can
this
stop us.
offense though, ain't it?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line.
Touchdown.
Now it's Mahomes again. And that's caught. It's Kelsey.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey from 17 yards out. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, partner, he has carried them in this ball game throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating
Yo,
big plays?
honestly,
I don't know how
here in
to
a
slow him
minute,
down
after
unless
I
you can
go
make
up
him uncomfortable in the
35-0,
pocket.
matter of fact, I'm going to go up 42-0. Now I'm going to set the controller down. I'm going to let you play yourself.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Shit. I'm going to set the controller down. I'm going to let you play
Here comes a
yourself,
return
bro.
from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late,
Yeah, you
that
see the
wasn't
score.
enough to
Look at
put
these
someone
motherfuckers.
away. But that
Total.
being said, this
Should've just
task
got
is
this
near
ass whooped.
impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
It's all right, bro. I'm going to stay humble, though,
Out of
really.
the gun, here's Prescott.
Really, I'm going to stay humble, though.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot.
Man, I hope the Cowboys don't play like like that. There's going to be a lot of bad fans. It don't matter for me, but
They'll run here with Vaughn. And not a whole lot to speak of there, so bring him down shy of the 20. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, go into pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. James now to return it. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Mahomes throw here complete to Kelce. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And no hesitations. They go right back to Kelce. Now he's loose again. For a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, 68 yards. And the Chiefs open the lead up to 34-0.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all
You in
good
trouble,
stats,
bro.
What I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought
Look
things
at
might be clicking.
Patty like, I don't know,
They're
man.
really clicking at this
Not
point.
playing
They're clicking
defense
about
on
as
them.
much as they can click.
And right
I just
now-
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
We halfway to the record. We halfway. Let's see. We're gonna put you down in the record books.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an
But
outlier.
I
You
do
don't get
know
many blocks like this, no
that
matter how the game looks on
NYC
paper going in.
He
This
can't
one has turned out to
hang
be everyone's
around
worst nightmare
with
realized.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Don't know much about the sunshine too.
This is Vaughn.
Look at man, we making
And
a
he
wall
is swallowed up
now.
right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And his carries tonight, they're getting up there.
Bro,
So
what's
maybe one
wild
of
to
those
me
every
is
now and then
like,
is
I
understandable.
don't
I would agree
understand
with
your
that.
tactics right
Understandable
now.
every now and then.
You're
Sometimes you come
like,
back and you fake it to him and go play action.
you're
But other
trying to
times you say,
establish a
okay,
run
we got
game.
him on that one. We'll come back to
You're
him
down
in another carry.
35-0.
Final minute
I
now
don't
in
know
the
if you're
third
trying to eat
quarter.
up the game and get out of here or what, bro. But if that was the case, probably
Now
should have just
Vaughn.
quit.
And he takes it past the
You're
45,
getting
down at the
Deuce Vaughn
46.
banged up, bro.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Like, you
I really
showing
like the
pretty
vision he
much
displayed on that play because
what's
he
what's
saw
gonna
there
happen
wasn't
to him
lane
in
to
a regular
completely break
season
off a
if
huge
he plays
gain.
a full
So he
season.
found where there was the most space
Yeah,
and
get his
got what he
little ass
could.
tore
A
up.
nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. On the run is Vaughn. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Brian Anger now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
You care, buddy? I'm sorry.
Averaging over
This dude
50
is young.
yards a punt so far as this one's away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
You know what? I can roll up while I'm playing. Hold on. Give me a second. I got you. Do you want to smoke if I can roll up in a couple minutes? You want to smoke if I roll up in a couple minutes?
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Mahomes now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Mahomes now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Mahomes. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Now here's Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly wants some explaining to do.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Screen play, McKinnon. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it is 42-0.
Cowboys nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Here's Vaughn. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Here's Brian Anger now. He's been terrific so far.
Hey, bro, you might as well go check out the YouTube. I think even though it's a boring game, I'm still going to post your ass whooping.
It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. On 1st down, Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Mahomes going to throw it here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes, sliding out of the pocket. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Mahomes will throw for it. Out to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Damone Clark. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Oh,
there he
shit.
goes right
No, they
side.
didn't. No, they didn't. Last bond.
Across
Just get that out the air.
He's on his way. And he's across for the touchdown.
Oh, shit.
Does get in for 6.
I pretty much set the controller down, bro. There wasn't no sense to play anymore, but it's cool. I'll go get my 50
Real
points
good on
now.
the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh,
Let's go do it.
You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
He was trying to do that all game.
Now for the extra point.
First time I set the controller down, he gets it. You tell me what that means.
And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.